Welcome back, folks, to the 2013 edition of the Medicine Hat Cubs. We're live from the Kinplex today. It's the vOkotoks Bisons in town against the Medicine Hat Cubs. The Bisons coming in with an 18-game winning streak, 26-2-1 with 53 points, and the Cubs 15-7-1-2. They have 33. We're live tonight from the Kinplex, and here we go. Cam Zondi here for Beefeater Steakhouse. Cubs hockey should be an interesting game tonight, as the Bisons, like we mentioned, are undefeated in their last 18 games. They haven't lost since their first two home games of the year. And now we'll go to the national anthem. All right, we're about ready to go here. Cubs in black, vOkotoks in the Buffalo Sabres colors. On the other side, blue, white, and red. And you can see Chase Fallis, Dylan Loomer, and Jeremy Smith out there for vOkotoks. What a line combination that is. That line is combined for 164 points, so that's pretty unreal. Also on the back end, Michael Savage is joined with Dylan Gripe. And the starting goaltender down at the other end is number 1, Alex Bilton for vOkotoks. Medicine will counter with Cole Schaefer. He's been phenomenal this year. On the back end, Logan Mayer's joined with Derek Janelle. It's Gagnon, Funk, and Florkowski, the starting line. We're underway here with play-by-play from the Kinplex. Cam Zondi on Beefeater Steakhouse Cubs hockey. As the puck is drilled back in the Medicine Hat zone, it's cleared along the boards. Fallis keeps it in. He'll put it in behind the net. Loses it, Gagnon flips it off the boards, comes out to center. Funk gives chase, one-on-one. Down the left wing side goes Funk. He's hit by Gripe. Funk is able to spin off from, throws it in front, and there was Savage to break up the pass, dumps it towards center. Now it's shot in there by Loomer. He'll go in behind the net. He's bodied by Florkowski. Gets some help from Smith. Smith puts it off of a player and into the stands, and there'll be a face-off. 42 seconds in, 0-0, and vOkotoks Bisons, 164 points for that first line. Unbelievable, eh? Absolutely, as the vOkotoks Bisons counter with their second line, and it's pretty good too. You got Fair and 26 points in 27 games. Phil Dillon out there. He's been known to score a few 20 goals this year, so doesn't get any easier for Medicine Hat as vOkotoks starts to surround the wagons a little bit. Cubs relieve the pressure and dump it out to center. It'll be Bilton, and he'll shoot it up on the right side there for Fair. Fair tried to hit Loomer and unable to get it. Now Dillon's on it in the corner. Phil Dillon looks for a pass. It's blocked in there. He's getting some help from one of his players there, but the puck will come out of the zone. It'll be an offside. Absolutely. Cleared now back in. Here's the shot. It's blocked in there. Goes to the corner. He's bodied off of it. Gets it out in front and unable to curl that pass was Lane Svensson. Cleared back in the Medicine Hat in. vOkotoks on it in the corner and able to hold it, and it'll come back out towards center. Here comes Svensson. He'll shoot it off Bilton and into the stands. 18:07 to go in the first period. No score in this hockey game. Absolutely. All right, Eisenbrenner steps in over the line. He comes in on the left wing side. Looks to the front. They score! Or did they? We'll get a look at that here. Thought he shot it through Schaefer, but no, he makes the save there. Celebrated like it was in, but it wasn't. Close call there. Yeah, absolutely. As the puck goes behind the net, Corey Brown, who missed the last 2 games, is on it. He'll get the puck at the face-off circle, shoots it up towards center. Retreating is Arnold's at his own blue line. Arnold's looking for a pass out, got it up to Baba. Baba couldn't go anywhere with it, and it's cleared back in, giving chase. Arnold, so he'll rip it off the boards up towards center. Pulvermacher gets it from Medicine. He's at his own blue line, looking for somebody to pass to, unable to get the pass. It'll go the length of the ice. Goes in behind Bilton, chasing it down for VOkotoks. Was Eddie Tracy. He flips it off the wall up towards center. Logan Mayer picks it up, puts the pass over there, hit it center ice with sights, and the puck goes back in the Medicine end. VOkotoks with 2 shots on net here. Medicine with nothing, no score in the hockey game. As Durant now gets it to Sights. Sights up towards center, picked off from there by Savage, and he clears it the length of the ice. Janelle back in his own end. Around the boards it goes to Durant. Durant can't get it out. It's held in there by Savage. And Durant finally gets it, and he'll fire it at the length of the ice. And an icing call with 16:53 to go in the first period. No score in this hockey game. Absolutely. As it's cleared along the boards, comes back to the point. Savage can't hold it in. Giving it chase is Florkowski, but Dylan Gripe was there to take that pass away from him. And puck will go back on the Okotoks end. It's Savage in behind his net. Savage now. He's looking for a pass picked off in there by Kyle Funk. Funk up towards center. He'll backhand it in. It'll go back in behind the Okotoks net, tracking it down to Savage up on the right side for Darren Gordon. His pass couldn't go anywhere, and Medicine clears it back in. Still no flow to this hockey game yet as Kyle Funk gets in there on the floor check. Makes a couple nice moves along the wall, but it was stolen in there by Okotoks, and they'll ship it the length of the ice. Icing the call. Mark, no flow yet in this hockey game. It just seems like the teams are feeling each other out. Absolutely. As Okotoks wins the draw, comes up with it now towards center ice. It's the big line out there. Howard shoots it in. Loomer, Smith, and Fallis combining out there for Okotoks, and they go to the attack on the left wing side now. Battling for the puck is Fallis. He's pinned up against the board, gets some help from Loomer. And Smith will come in. Smith unable to hold the line. Messnett gets it back out to center. Ben Ferry will get it. He's got Marshall with him. Tried to put it past him and hit the skates of number 8, Matt Howitt. Still played in on the Okotoks end now behind the net. It goes to the corner. Okotoks trying to get it out of there, but it's a good play by Marshall to just dump it to the corner. He'll go off in the line change. Here's Jeremy Smith now up towards center ice. He'll take it in and he'll shoot it into the stands, and we'll get another face-off deep in the... actually, no, it'll probably come out because... no, it did hit a Medicine player, so it will stay in there. Yeah, so face-off deep in the Medicine zone here with 15:15 to go in the first, no score. And, yep, Okotoks doesn't give up probably the lead too often here. 176 goals for, unbelievable. They've scored 6 goals a game at this point in the season. It's really phenomenal. Only giving up around 2.38, so that's pretty good. So if you're Medicine Hat, you probably want to get the lead early here. And both teams feeling themselves out still as Phil Dillon now puts the pass up on the stick of Fair. Fair coming in 1-on-3. Fair goes to the left. Fair looking for a pass. He sees Dillon wide open. Oh, he couldn't get it to him. Puck goes over top of the stick. Dillon now puts it towards the front of the net. It's picked off in there by the Bisons. They set it towards the front of the net. And the Cubs were able to block that pass from going anywhere. Here's back to the point. Medicine Hat will clear it out. It'll go back into the Okotoks end. Pass up towards center. Here comes Dillon. Dillon into the line. Shoots, blocked net. Rebound, scores! Ty Fair jumps all over the rebound from Phil Dillon, and the Bisons have got a 1-0 lead, and that's what they were looking for on the road to get that first goal. And they do. The Bisons jump out in front 1-0 on a juicy rebound there. Nothing really Schaefer could do. He made the first stop, and Ty Fair all over the rebound. And for Ty Fair, give him for Ty Fair, that's his 10th goal this season. Okotoks out in front 1-0. Cubs yet to have a shot on net here as the Bisons are out shooting them 3-0. Comes towards center now. Babel will dump it in. He'll give chase in there. A whistle on the play. And it looks like they were sorting it out here. It's going to face-off's going to come all the way back in the Okotoks end.
That first goal is absolutely definitely one you didn't want to give up, but you just got to go get that momentum back and score the next goal.
Back to the point. Mary has a shot block, goes to the corner. It's picked up by Okotoks. They dump it back out to center. Ian Johnson's on it at center. Puts the pass off of Seitz' stick. It'll go back in the Okotoks end. Picked up in there by Aaron Holtz. They'll dump it towards center. That's picked off by Tanner Mary, and he ships it back in. Racing back in there is Eddie Tracy. He's got some good speed. He comes out from behind the net, goes up on the right wing side, looking for Zach Johns. Johns dumps it ahead. Fakowski goes back for Medicine Hat, gets it up to Tanner Mayer to Kyle Funk. Funk 1-on-1. He's bodied in there, takes a couple hits in there, and Okotoks bodies him off the puck and will ship it into the stands, and we'll get another stoppage in play. We've played 6 minutes and 45 seconds of the first period, and Okotoks is leading by a score of 1-0. Absolutely, they've been able to hold Funk at bay for the first 7 minutes here, and we'll see if that changes. Funk, the premier sniper for the Cubs, 25 goals in 25 games, and they'll want him to break out if they have a chance to win today. But it's going to be tough when you're going up against an Okotoks team who's solid all the way through from lines 1 to 4. Their first line can score, their second line can score, and their third and fourth lines really shut you down. And then you got to look between the pipes. Alex Bilton and Tyler Hughes have really combined for only a 2.38 team goals against average, so they're very hard to beat. As Okotoks gets the puck in deep, now looking for it as Wood. He can't come up with it. Medicine Hat's able to ship it back out to center. Savage has Farkowski on him. Savage loses it. Farkowski gets a step on him. That Savage recovers nicely as he was falling to kind of hook up Farkowski and get him off the puck there. Now it's a one-on-one back the other way. It's Borden shoots wide of the net. It'll come up on the right side to Funk on it. Funk bodied in there by Dylan Gripe, and it's cleared in behind the net. It'll be Corey Brown now up to Hagel. Hagel will ice that. And we'll get another face-off deep in the Medicine Hat end with 12:20 to go here in the first period. Stay tuned for our first intermission. We'll go over our standings in the South and North Division of the Heritage League. Things starting to heat up in the league now as we're getting closer and closer to the playoffs in the middle of February. And here we are in January, a new year. And we'll see what happens now. The stretch run almost here now as it's come out to center. Ben Fury in a race for it. He's wadded off it a little bit in there, but now Marshall picks it up. Marshall goes around one of the players. Had a chance to shoot, didn't. Decided to try to do a little toe drag in there. Almost got around him, but unable to do that. The captain, Fallis, now on it. He rips it up towards center ice. It's picked off in there, but VOkotoks recovers Howitt, gets it up on the left side for Loomer. Loomer dumps it in, and it'll go behind the net. Schaefer there leaves it. Logan Mayer has problems with it now. The Cubs lose it in their own end. Right out in front. Here's a chance, but it's picked up by Fury, and he'll skate towards center. Now he goes down the right side, flips it onto the net, goes wide, comes off the board. Back to the point now. It's Smith turning in his own end. Smith now going up on the right wing side. He fixes it to Fallis. Fallis now puts it in deep. Gets some help right out in front, as there was a chance there by Mickelson, but the wraparound went wide. Back out to the VOkotoks line. It's picked up by VOkotoks, and they dump it towards center. A player that I don't have listed, number 24 with no number. He goes in and takes a shot over top of the crossbar. He goes after it, and it comes back along the face-off circle and dumped out by Lane Svensson. Goes the length of the ice here to not enough for icing, and spinning off a check is Eddie Tracy. Goes up towards center. It's Jeremy Smith. Smith had his pass picked off, and back comes Brody Hagel the other way. 1-on-2. Here's Hagel. Shoots, save, and they score! Wow, there you go. Hagel scores. I thought the whistle had gone by Schaefer. The referee's, what's his name there? Chris Schlinker. Yeah, I thought he'd blown the play down. But no, it'll be Hagel who will score. Kind of surprised us all up here. Surprised me on that one. That's what I thought too. And we'll see if the whistle did blow. I believe it did, and yeah, that's why I was kind of a little hesitant on that one, as it snuck through a quick whistle. Nonetheless, you'd have to say that it was a little bit quick, as the puck wasn't even in his equipment yet, so it bounces in past Bilton. And no goal, though. The whistle had gone, and we were right up here. We thought we heard the quick whistle, and Durant will get it now. Saw that in the World Juniors, quick whistle, but they overturned that one. And the Canadians had scored their only goal against the Americans, so kind of in same sort of situation, except this one is no goal. Tracy now dumps it back, and VOkotoks is still leading 1-0 with 10:17 to go in the first period now. Durant gets on it, gets it up on the right side to Kurtz. Kurtz gets hit, but he dumps it in. Giving chase is Matt Seitz on the left side. He's taken off the puck by Tracy. Tracy up towards center. It's Medicinato who picks it up, goes back in the zone, gets a hit in there from Phil Dillon, and the Cubs will shoot it back in. Again now, Eddie Tracy in behind his own net, with VOkotoks leading 1-0 here. 9:50 to go in the first period. His pass off of a Cub player, picked up by Farkowski in deep. Now dangerous pick-off. Save in there as it bounces around in there. And VOkotoks comes back up towards center. Picked up by Baba. Baba goes down the left side. Here's Baba going in deep. He's got Phil Dillon in there. Phil Dillon double shifting here with Baba and also Eisenbrenner. Eisenbrenner couldn't come up with it. Farkowski does, but he can't clear the line. Now it will come up towards center. Eisenbrenner at center. Dumps it over on the right side. Backhand pass in by Baba. Giving chase in there is Savage, who had pinched up, but they can't hold it in, and it comes back out to the VOkotoks line. Dylan Gripe will turn in his own end. Goes over to number 23, that's Zach Johns, and he'll get it for Dylan Gripe, who flips it in on Schaefer. Schaefer, he'll make the save, hold it to Raymond Pulvermacher, and Pulvermacher goes up on the right side to Funk. Funk, unable to get his pass. It goes to Raymond Pulvermacher. He ships it up over the blue line. And VOkotoks turns on it. It's Johns. Circles, no one takes him. Able to get a shot away, but it's blocked, and there Farkowski picks it up in the corner. Here's Farkowski battling along the side wall. Pass right out front. Now VOkotoks a chance. Good save in there off the shot by Johns, by Schaefer, and they'll shoot it down the ice. And will it be far enough for an icing? No, it won't be, as Savage will go back with 8:25 to go in the first period. 1-0 VOkotoks. Savage in behind his own net, looking to set up a play here. Here's Savage, comes up in front of his net, rips it off the wall. Can't hit Smith at center. It'll go back towards the line. Gripe will get it. He'll hit it to pass up to Baba. Baba gets it, and he'll fire it in. Derek Janelle races back Throws it up to Fury. Fury to Svensson. Svensson dumps it up. And it's picked off from there by vOkotoks. Now Medicine picks it off. They ship it back to the vOkotoks line. vOkotoks shoots it back out. So we play in between the blue lines here. Janelle back to Logan Mayer. Here's Mayer now. He'll go up on the left side to Ben Fury. Fury steps in over the line. He's poke checked in there by Howitt. Lane Svensson gets it, dumps it in. Right out in front. There's a shot saved by Bilton there as things kind of turned around in a hurry there. Marshall got it out front to Fury, and Fury almost scored as he was all alone in front and got that shot away. Cubs have caught up in shots. They're now 4-4. vOkotoks still leads 1-0. Yeah, good positional save there, as he was right in front. So Ben Fury a chance there, and far and few between. There haven't been very many of those. vOkotoks really stellar, other than the Hagel goal that was blown off. But that went right through Bilton and kind of under his arm. But vOkotoks pretty stingy back there along the blue line. They don't give you much as they dump it in now. Johnson will get it in behind his net, goes up on the left side. It's stolen in there by Loomer, and then picked off in there, and Medicine dumps it up to center. Here comes Mickelson back the other way. He puts it on Loomer's stick. Loomer takes a bump from Tanner Mayer, does get it in, and Schaefer will have to play that around the boards. It's blocked, and there, and vOkotoks now has it something going. Here's Fallis now, shoots Schaefer the save, rebound, and he finds it in front there. A sneaky little shot from Chase Fallis along that face-off circle. And big save by Schaefer, and he keeps this game 1-0. Yeah, well said. That's true. He is. And so far, vOkotoks leading 1-0. A lot of firepower over there. They have 4 guys with 20 or more goals. So pretty unbelievable team that's here at the Kinplex tonight. 1-0. vOkotoks says Fallis is on it, and he's one of those guys. Fallis right out in front, looks for Jeremy Smith, and he couldn't get the pass in there in the spin-around. Ben Fury is allowed to start back. Fury sits towards Bilton. Big rebound in there. Marshall was on that, but good play by Eddie Tracy to get back and tie up Marshall there. He had a good scoring chance. Jeremy Smith now with 59 points for vOkotoks. He flips it in. Cubs flip it out, but back the other way. Now comes number 24 for vOkotoks as he takes a shot in there off of Schaefer. He's not on the roster here, so I'm not sure really who that is, but he is a good player. As he backhand shot, he scores! There you go. I don't know who that is, number 24. He's not on the roster, but he made a sick backhand shot. And maybe Dave Kowalchuk, do you know who number 24 is? Because he's not on the roster. Do you know it all? Not sure really who that was, but what a goal it was. Unless they've changed up jerseys on this roster, we're not sure who that was. A sick backhand there. Yeah, and we apologize for that. It's not listed on the roster, so we'll see who it is. Find that maybe for you. Tyson Samuel is the guy. Not listed on here, but nonetheless, we'll put him down now. Tyson Samuel, what a beautiful backhand that was. He goes in again. Oh, we better write this guy's name down because he almost scored again. There's a shot saving there by Schaefer, and it'll go in behind the net. Bobermacher gets it, can't get it out. Right towards the front of the net. 2-0 vOkotoks, and now the Bisons start to take over a little bit here. It comes out front now. There's the pass. There's the picked off in there now, and Funk will get it. Funk gets a bit of a high stick now, but he's back over the line. Here's Funk 1-on-2, takes the shot. It goes through the blue and out the other side. Picked up by Savage. And Funk working hard in there against Savage, but it's number 20. That's Zach Babu who takes the puck away, gets it up to Ty Fair. Fair does an inside-out move. Backhand pass goes to the corner. The Cubs kind of back on the heels just a little bit here as VOkotoks tries to put together another good shift. Here's a good poke check now. A 2-on-1 partially down low. Pass comes back to the point. Howitt as they move in for the floor check here. Howitt right out in front. Good play by Kyle Funk to tie up the stick of Zach Johns. Here's Johns now. Back to the point. Mickelson the shot. It's blocked in there by Tanner Marin. He flips it back out towards center ice. As they try to relieve the pressure here, Howitt back in his zone and VOkotoks up 2-0. Here comes Mickelson now. He receives the pass from Howitt. Goes up to number 10. That was Eisenbrenner. He couldn't handle the pass. Madison dumps it back down the ice. 9 shots to 5 here now as Svensson picks it off right out in front. Here's another shot, good save in there, and Schlinker blows the play down. The net has come off its moorings in there, and Mark, probably one of their best scoring chances there that they've had in a while.
Just unfortunate for the Cubs that the net came off, but just going a couple shifts earlier, it's a beautiful play by Ian Johnson there to take the ball instead of the puck on Ty Fair.
Absolutely. As it's flipped in by Darren Board. Puck comes back to the line. VOkotoks looking to set it up, but Medicine does a good job there of getting in the lanes and clearing it back out to center ice. Picked up by Arnholtz. Arnholtz goes over to Eddie Tracy. Now he'll take the pass from Arnholtz again. Arnholtz down the left wing side, and he'll dump it in. Schaefer is out of the net. He'll leave it in there for Pulvermacher. Pulvermacher now. He'll rip it off the boards and into the mesh. So unfortunate there. That'll cause a face-off back in the Medicine net end. 9-7 the shots for VOkotoks, and the Bison's leading 2-0. And like we said, it was going to be tough coming in. They haven't lost in 18 games. That's an unbelievable streak. And Medicine net's going to want to get that next goal, get themselves back in this one. Almost had one. The Hagel goal was blown down, a little bit of a fast whistle, so we'll see if that has any effect on this game. So far, it might have. Could have been 1-1, but nonetheless, VOkotoks gets their second and goes up 2-0. Now the puck back towards center ice, picked off in there by Kosminski, but he had a rut in the ice and fell. That allowed Gripe to get the puck towards center and unable to go anywhere with it. Now he'll pick it back up and he'll dump it in. So Schaefer now looking to settle things down in there. He has his pass to Pulvermacher picked off, and there VOkotoks goes back after it. Right out in front, Jeremy Smith almost got it. Now he does get it. Here's Jeremy Smith turning, going back to Loomer. Loomer couldn't get his pass to go, and the Cubs are content to ice the puck. It'll go down the ice. And with 2:10 to go in the first period, the Bisons are leading 2-0. There's listening to Cam Zondi and Mark Keller for Beefeater Steakhouse Cubs Hockey. Reminder, following this game, we'll have the Hockey Hounds post-game show of the Boston Pizza Out-of-Town scoreboard coming up for you here in the first intermission. Dave Kowalchuk will have that for you. But before that, we have 2:10 to play, and it'll be Chase Fowler stepping in to take the draw against Liam Janelle, and Janelle wins that. The puck comes to Ben Fury now. He'll take a shot. Oh, he didn't miss by much as he was shooting it on Bilton. Bilton is a right-handed glove here. So that almost went over his blocker. Now right in front, Marshall, the shot scores! Marshall cuts in front on Bilton, and that's a huge goal. It's 2-1. And boy, has this guy been on a tear lately. Scored 3 couple days in previous game here. Gets his 7th of the year. Kind of picks through the VOkotoks defense, and it's 2-1. It's a huge goal. That was a huge goal, Mark. I agree. As the puck comes towards center now, here comes VOkotoks on and right out in front. And Dylan couldn't get his stick on it, though. Woohoo! It's 2-1 as the puck comes up on the left side. Ben Fury dumps it back in. It's built, and now he'll leave it in there for Howitt. Howitt looking for a pass here. And the Bisons get the puck back up towards center ice now. Howitt now. Oh, makes a nice move on Vokotok's. Comes in down the right side. Howitt looking for somebody. There has Gagnon all over him. It's a nice move off the wall. Gagnon, though, stays with him, but he drops it over now to Fair. Fair now has one goal in this hockey game. Looks for Loomer, trying to get some help in there from Mickelson. Mickelson had stepped up but couldn't hold it in. It'll go down the ice, and we're into the final minute of the first period. Medicine Hat back in this one. It's 2-1. Off of the player in front. It almost goes through the goaltender, and they're close to tying this one up. So you never know what can happen if you throw it in there. Oh, nice move in there by Samuel, as we finally have a name for him. He wasn't on the roster here, but Tyson Samuel really showing some great hands and great moves in this hockey game. As Phil Dillon shoots it ahead, it'll be picked off in there now. Pass by Eddie Tracy comes back in. Eddie Tracy, here's a shot. Save in there by Schaefer. Puck comes back to the point. 20 seconds left now as it's Vokotok's who gets it out of the zone. 10 shots to 8. VOkotoks are leading 2-1 as Tracy's back with 13 seconds left. The Bisons now content to just skate around in their own end. They might just take this one to the dressing room as they go up to the center ice. Eisenberger, he'll just chip it in, and that'll do it with 1 second left. The Bisons will take a 2-1 lead into the first intermission here. Shots on goal, 10-8. Tyson Samuel and Ty Fair with the goals for Vokotok's. For Medicine Hat, Josh Marshall replied back here. And the Bisons take a 2-1 lead, and Dave Kowalchuk with our Boston Pizza out-of-town scoreboard. And Dave, tell us all you know. Oh, joy. Western Hockey League scores. Excellent, Dave. Thanks a lot for that. Tigers, like we said, leading 3-2 on the Brandon Wheat Kings, coming off a shootout loss yesterday and played a good game down there. So good to see that they're doing well out on the road. Tough road trip there for them. Cubs in this hockey game here, only down by a goal, one shot away from tying it up, 2-1. And we'll break for intermission, and then I'll come back to start the second period with the standings for you. So you're listening to Beefeater Steakhouse Cubs Hockey. Cam Zani, Mark Keller, Dave Kowalchuk along with you. And we'll be back in just a few moments' time. Well, let's see if this mic works. Yes, it does. We're back for the second period here. Yes, I am ready. I don't know if anybody else is. I don't see any color guys, but just kidding. 2-1 vOkotoks after 2 periods, and here we go. To start the second, it's Jeremy Smith ever so dangerously dumping it in. And Logan Mare's back for it. It's picked up by number 14, Fallis. Fallis now, he'll get it on the right side. Fallis, and there's a penalty coming up. It'll go against Medicine Hat as the goalie races to the bench. Now back to the point. Here's the shot. Save. Goes to the corner. Comes back to the point. Savage gets it now on the right side. Savage puts it towards the net. Jeremy Smith shoots. Blocked in there. And they'll touch the puck. And we'll have ourselves a power play coming up here for vOkotoks. Okay, so the big line out there for vOkotoks. Check. As it'll be Fallis along with Loomer and Smith, and they'll get a chance to gear up this power play. Jeremy Smith now puts it down to Fallis. Fallis now back to Smith, left face-off circle. Bison's on the power play. We get to see it for the first time tonight. It's very deadly with all this firepower. Savage along the blue line with Gripe now. Back to Savage on the right side. Savage now goes to the right side. It's Fallis now with Loomer. Here's Fallis. Fallis right out in front. The shot saving there by Schaefer. Fallis in behind the net looking for somebody. Goes to the right side. Left face-off. Back to Gripe. Gripe now to Fallis. Face-off circle. Back to Jeremy Smith, he circles around the face of circle. Goes in deep now for Fallis, who's in the side of the net. He's bodied in there by the defenseman Johnson. Drop back to Smith. Smith now skates towards the slot. Smith to the right. Smith looking for somebody in there, still looking. Goes in behind the net, runs into the referee, but he gets it back to the point now. Here's Gripe now, left point. Here's Gripe. Goes in. Gripe shoots right into the glove of Schaefer, and he saw that the whole way and really wasn't tested very much. More of keeping vOkotoks to the outside, but they did that kind of to themselves there. They weren't able to generate much there.
Sorry, Cam, I was a little late for the period to start, but just good job so far with the Cubs penalty kill. They're keeping vOkotoks to the outside. More importantly, they're letting Cole Schaefer see the shots.
Absolutely. As 1:03 left now, they'll switch up the power play unit. Here's the shot. Blocked in there. It was taken by Phil Dillon, and a very good second power play unit. Here's Phil Dillon now, as he puts it over on the right side to Howard. Here's Howard, comes off the right out in front. Here's the save. It goes to the corner. Phil Dillon picks it up. Now goes back to the point to Howard. Here's Howard looking to shoot. No, goes over to Mickelson. Mickelson comes in, puts it right towards the front of the net, goes to the crease out the other side, and it'll go all the way down the ice. Retreating back for the puck in his own end is Matt Howard. Howard with 32 seconds left, looking to set up a play here, and comes out from behind his net. Now he goes up on the left side, Tyson Samuel. Samuel off Mickelson's stick and into the zone. 20 seconds left now. Samuel leaves it in the corner. Furkowski picks it up and dumps it down the ice. Good penalty kill by Medicine Hat with only 10 seconds left. Now Bilton's going to have to make a move in there. He'll leave it for Ty Fair. Fair now in behind his net, looking to maybe have one last rush here with 5 seconds left. Fair now. His pass right on the stick there. Here comes Tracy. He's in. Tracy allowed to go right to the front of the net there, as Brown didn't take him right away, and then did get a stick in the lane there at the end, and puck was out of play. Dangerous chance there for vOkotoks. But nonetheless, the Bison's leading 2-1 with 17:27 to go in the second period.
Eddie Tracy, he came in, and they kind of got caught watching the puck, but Brown did a good job at keeping up to deflect that puck out of play.
Absolutely. Now as it goes back towards the point, the Bisons will keep it on only for momentarily, and it comes back out to center. Arnholtz gets it. Arnholtz dumps it back in now, and Schaefer now, he'll leave it for Derek Janelle. Derek Janelle now, reverse pass to Logan Mayer. Mayer now in behind his own net. He's looking to come out of there with it, and he does. Logan Mayer now picked off from there by Eisenbrenner now. Here comes vOkotoks with the odd man rush down low, and the pass goes over top of Baba's stick and allow Medicine Hat to come back out towards center. Zach Baba made some good plays there on the back check, and he took that passing lane away, and subsequently vOkotoks gets back in the Medicine Hat end. Now a puck played back out to the line. Hagel overskated it, shot towards the net by Arnholtz. Here's the shot, saved by Schaefer, and he looks behind him, but he's got that in his pads, and Cole Schaefer is going to be a big reason if the Cubs are able to come back tonight.
good job by Austin Kosmicki there, breaking that 3-on-1 up, and just fantastic play by him, and just more importantly, just a good save by Cole Schaefer to keep this a 1-goal game.
Goes off the face-off now. The Bisons win the draw, but Medicine Hat able to get the puck up to center, not long though, as Bison shipped it back in. Now Mayer gets it, and he'll ship it back in, racing in there. Sights puts it in on that for Durant. Durant now to the right side. Here's Durant now, looks for a pass. It's picked off in there by Arnholtz. Arnholtz now on the right side. Arnholtz up towards center. It hits Tanner Mayer and goes back in the Medicine Hat, and picked up by Johnson. Johnson now looking for somebody in there, can't get it, but does get it up to Durant. Durant now, his pass didn't go anywhere, and Tracy picks it off, ships it back in. Cubs get it, and they'll ship it down the ice. It's going to be chased in there by Arnholtz. Arnholtz back in. Arnholtz bodied by Seitz. Seitz loses it, and it's picked up by vOkotoks, but they can't clear. Now Seitz back on the puck, centers it in front, nobody home. And it's picked up now by Darren Bort back to center. He's in over the line. He goes wide. Here's Bort now looking for somebody open. Tries to go across crease. Can't find anybody. Goes to the blue out the other side. It's chipped back in by Savage. And now picked up by Loomer. Loomer now ever so dangerously in there. He's got Vandervelden with him. Loomer now. As Vandervelden's out there with him and Smith now. They work it in the corner. Comes back to the point. Gripe pinches in to keep it in only momentarily, and Medicine not able to get it out. Now Ben Fury takes a pass. He's one-on-one. Ben Fury tried to go around the defenseman. Backhand pass blocked in there. Tried to get the puck back. Savage doing some good work in there. They body each other off the puck. Fury goes down and picked up by Savage as Fury was bodied to the ice. Up towards center ice now. Smith couldn't handle it, and it'll go to Logan Mayer, and he'll ship it back out to the neutral zone. Gripe drives it back in there with some authority, and it's picked up by Mayer, and he'll put the pass off the stick. It'll go the length of the ice. Icing call with 14:38 to go here in the second period. 2-1 vOkotoks leading. So it doesn't get any easier for Medicine Hat as the Red Deer Vipers come calling tomorrow. And Vipers 15 wins on the season. Only one loss in regulation. 15-1, 5-3. As the Bisons win the draw. Here's a nice play there as Savage tried to get it to the front, but it was shot wide. Now, Florkowski battles with a man there, and Funk's able to get it ahead to Gagnon. Gagnon now gets it in to Funk in behind the net. Now he couldn't handle the pass, and it'll be Florkowski on the right side. Couldn't hold it in. Now Loomer comes up to center with it. Loomer with Jeremy Smith. Jeremy Smith allowed to walk right and gets a shot as he had Janelle kind of screening to the right there, and no rebound and a perfect angle by the goaltender Schaefer. So still 2-1 here with 14-14 to go in the second period. Get a face-off deep in the Medicine Hat zone. Just a reminder, in our fourth period we'll have our 3 stars, also Keller's killer play of the game. And that's all coming up following this broadcast. Lots of time though before that. As Brown on there, he's bodied in there by Tyson Samuel, but looks like it's going to be roughing there, and Schaefer will race off. So vOkotoks will get a penalty here. The Cubs will go into the power play. As the goalie's out, Funk puts the pass on to Kosmicki's stick. It bounces over, but he gets it back. Puts it in deep, picked off by Howitt, and there's the whistle. And there you go, Mark. I believe that's Medicine Hat's. Is it their first power play of the game? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, their first power play of the game, and they're going to want to try to capitalize on it.
Absolutely. So the Cubs on the power play for Boston Pizza here. Looking for something to happen here as the puck is tipped by Florkowski towards the front of the net. And it goes to the corner now, back to the point. Brown gets it, puts it down deep to Gagnon. It's picked off there though by Mickelson, and he'll rip it to the corner. It's blocked, and there Medicine tries to keep it in. They do. Good play by Gagnon to hold that puck, but he put it in too far for Funk, and now Howard will get a chance to move on it, but he fanned on it, and Funk picks it up. Big play there. As Howard fans on it, Funk picks it up, puts it to Gagnon in the corner. Gagnon comes off the half wall, back to the point to Boermacher. Cubs looking for maybe that tying goal here on the power play as Funk puts it right out in front. Brown was pinching in down low, and it went over top of his stick, or else this was probably a tied game. As Schaefer now. He'll play it in front of his little net dangerously, but Funk was right there. Funk's pass picked off there almost by an Okotoks player that was streaming in there. That was Dylan. That's one guy you don't want to give it to now. They do recover and keep it in only momentarily as Mickelson gets a chance to move it out of there. Back up towards center now. Florkowski goes off on a line change. Pulvermacher gets it in his own end, puts it up for Funk, but he couldn't get it to him, and now the puck is cleared back to the Medicine line. Corey Brown takes kind of a body from behind there, but no penalty there. Might have been a little bit of a rough there. As Kosminski now on it, puts it in behind the net to Hagel. Hagel now goes for Lane Svensson. Svensson now in the corner. Here's Svensson now. For Kosminski comes around the boards. 30 seconds left in the penalty here. Now Eddie Tracy in behind his net. He'll play it around the boards. It'll come up on the left side. Logan Mayer unable to hold the line. And here comes Okotoks back the other way. It's Baba now. Drop pass in there for Eisenbenders. They kill some valuable seconds of the Cubs power play there. Baba now loses it, and with 15 seconds left in the power play, it'll be Lane Svensson starting back. He gets it to Kosminski to Hagel. Hagel couldn't handle the pass, and it's dumped back out towards center. They'll have to get the back on side, so it'll be Okotoks dumping it down the ice. 2-1 the score now with 11:48 to go in the second period. Kind of a fast period so far. And the Bisons with the lead. As Hagel chips it in, it's picked up by Tyson Arnolds. Tyson Arnolds picked off in there by Janelle. Janelle now. That's Liam Janelle stepping up. Here's Liam Janelle. Looks to the front. Tipped by Svensson. He puts it right out in front to Hagel. Logan Mayer winds up. Shoots it wide as he lets the blast go. And maybe a chance there for Minnesota. But offside the other way as Phil Dillon just was in too soon. 11:22 to go in the second period. 2-1 Okotoks.
One thing the Cubs needed to do on that power play was just to slow it down, just gain entry, set up, and get shots on net. And anything you put on net that doesn't have a screen, Alex Bilton was going to save it. And more importantly, just a good job by Okotoks penalty kill. I don't think they allowed a shot on that power play.
Absolutely, yeah, very stingy the Bisons are, and they've been stingy in this power play. Out shooting Minnesota at 15-8, but it's 2-1. Only one shot away from maybe tying this thing up. The Bisons will want to get another goal here and maybe take a 3-1 lead. In the Western Hockey League, an update, the Tigers are leading 4-2 on Brandon. Just got that score in, so interesting scenario there over the week. Kings maybe pick up some more points in their playoff run.
Those are definitely must-win games for the Tigers going against a Brandon Wheat King team that's in lower bottom of the standings, and just a huge crucial 2 points if they can hang on.
Absolutely, as Mitch Kurtz's body to the ice, it's picked up now by Okotoks. Savage looked for a pass there, couldn't hit anybody, and it'll be brought in back in by Minnesota. Sights down the right wing side. Here's Sights. Backhand shot goes to the other side. It's picked up by the Cubs' Mitch Kurtz, but he couldn't get it, and it's backhanded all the way down the ice. Johnson will go back for it. Here's Johnson now. Johnson puts it up towards Smith. Smith now unable to hold on to it, and Durant will go down the right side. Durant working on Gripe. Gripe takes it away from him, though, and here's Gripe now for Okotoks. Puts a pass up to Fallis. He couldn't handle it, and the puck is still in. Here's driving to the net is Okotoks, and just missing was Loomer. That puck was still onside. Loomer picked up a glorious chance there, but he missed it, and it'll come back in the Okotoks end. Savage with 10 minutes exactly in the period. Behind his own net now. 2-1 Okotoks as Savage looks up on the left side for Loomer. That'll go the length of the ice. No icing as Schaefer's going to have to play it around the boards. Picked off by Smith now. Here's Smith now. Okotoks trying to get something going there in the Medicine Hat end. We've kind of had a few plays here where they've just kind of played between the blue lines and been able to dump it out, but Okotoks goes to the net here, and Fallis taking a punch in there from Derek Janelle. And Schaefer, though, held on to it, got a face off with 9:36 to go in the second. Cubs leading 2-1.
There's 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second period, and the Cubs, they just need something. They just need one big play to get that momentum back, and just maybe if it's just a big hit, get traffic in front, crash the crease on Alex Bilton, and if they just keep, more importantly, they need more than 8 shots on net. And if they put more on, maybe one of them will find the back of the net.
Yeah, you said it right there. 8 shots will not win you the game, so they have to put some more rubber on this kid. Alex Bilton from vOkotoks, if they want to get some more goals here, as it's played up on the boards now, and Funk can't get it out of there. It's vOkotoks battling for it. That was Smith in there, but he couldn't hold it in. It'll dump back out to the blue line. Racing back is Howitt. Howitt in behind his own net, now looking for a pass. Goes up to Fair at center, but the Cubs get the puck deep. Barkowski was giving chase in there, but good play by Phil Dillon to lift the stick now. And here comes a partial 2-on-1. Here it's Samuel. Samuel pass right over. Oh, what a save there by Schaefer on the backhand from Fair, as vOkotoks come racing up the other way. 2-1 Bisons, and they've doubled the Cubs in shots, 16-8 here, with 8:58 to go in the second period.
Beautiful play by Cole Schaefer to slide across and keep that puck out. Just great athleticism.
Bisons 11-1-1 on the road. Only lost one time and one overtime game on the road, so unbelievable. 11 for 13 on the road. 10-0 in their last 10. They've won 18 straight games overall. Is Bilton now. Leaves it there, and Howard will take over. Howard up the right side, picks it up for Dillon, and he dumps it in now. Giving chase is Fair with him. Fair, he was bodied to the ice now. Medicine has a chance to move it out of there, and they do up towards center. Funk's going to have to give chase, but this will be an icing call as it's too far for him. Seen a lot of icings in this one. 8:36 to go in the second period as both teams keeping this game close. And another reminder, Boston Pete's Out of Town scoreboard will be coming up with Dave Kowalchuk. He'll give you all the updates on that. Western Hockey League and Heritage Junior League.
Sorry, Cam, just coming into this game, both teams, they wanted to stay disciplined, and so far they have, each only taking one penalty.
Absolutely, as the play is made out to the front of the net, Schaefer will make a save there off of Zach Johns. Made a nice little play there. So 4 guys on vOkotoks with 20 or more goals. Phil Dillon has 20. Chase Fallis, the captain, with 21. Jeremy Smith has 25. And Dylan Loomer having a wonderful season with 29 points. The first line is combined for 75 goals for. Good save in there as the puck bounces on to Schaefer. And he makes a save. 75 goals there from the first line. Unbelievable stat. And Chase Fallis with 11 power play goals thus far this season. It's been all vOkotoks here in the second period. 9-7 the shots in the first period. Cubs have only had one shot as they've been outshot 10-1 here in the second period. Hagel now tried to step around Arnolds. Arnolds got back just in time now. Kosmiski now. He picks it off. He's in deep now looking for somebody in there, and he couldn't get it to Brody Hagel now. Stenson turns back now. Here's a chance maybe for Hagel on the left side. Picked off in there by vOkotoks. They come back towards center now. Here comes Arnolds down the left side. Arnolds shoots it on to Schaefer. He'll make the save. His 20th shot on the net there, but they don't record it as the puck comes back out towards center. Dumped back in by Eddie Tracy, and it'll go down the length of the ice. I guess the shots were 10-8 in the first period. They changed it on me again, so no shots for Medicinet. There's their first one in the second period. As it's Tanner Mayer now racing up the right side. He'll rip it on. It'll go wide. Comes back to the point. And it's still deep in the vOkotoks, and they'll try to get it out of there. And if you're Medicinet, you want to keep this game close. The Bisons have won 18 straight, so if you can stay in the game, hopefully get some more shots, you have a chance. But really, they got to get some more shots on Bilton.
Here the Cubs, you're not going to win very many games. It's only having one shot so far in the second period, and we've played 13 minutes, and that's just unacceptable. You're not going to score any goals without shots.
And it's cleared back in by Savage. vOkotoks 2-1. A lot of play between the boards here, and now the Bisons, they've won the territory in the second period now. Losing it there. Broad gets it towards Pulvermacher towards the point, and to Mitch Kurtz will go the length of the ice. Would it be icing? No, they wave it off. Kurtz goes in after it. Kurtz now converted defenseman. He's playing up front tonight. Getting helped by Durant. Durant now looking for a pass. Puts it in by the net. Kurtz falls. Cubs go on a change, and it'll be Fallis will pick it up. Oh, Kurtz picked off Fallis' pass. Then it was picked up back by Fallis again. And now Kurtz is caught in the net there, but no call. As the puck has cleared the length of the ice, it'll be an icing call. And the referee might have missed Kurtz going into the net there. He's bodied in there. Nonetheless, a 6:06 to go in the second period. 19-9 the shots for VOkotoks. They lead 2-1. Back to the point. Now here's Logan Mayer. He'll take the face-off, puts it towards Bilton. Bilton will kick that to the corner, and there's the 10th shot on net for Medicine Hat. It's Mickelson. Mickelson put a nice play pass up to Loomer. Loomer was able to deke around one of the guys there and couldn't get it through. Ben Free picks it back up for Medicine Hat. Here's Fury. 1-on-2, shoots. Bilton makes the save. The rebound comes up. Marshall's on it. He's been playing some good hockey lately. Ben Fury shoots. Didn't have much room, but it looked like he almost squeaked it over the glove there. Bilton now hugs that post as Ben Fury looks for a shot from a sharp angle. He does, but it's blocked and they're put in deep now. Fury now chasing Chase Fallis in his own end there as the Cubs get a few shots on net here and try to test Bilton, and that pass too far ahead for Jeremy Smith, and that'll be about the 15th icing of the second period.
Pretty sure you're bang on with icings in this period, but the Cubs line of Liam Janelle, Josh Marshall, and Ben Fury, they have been dangerous all night. They scored the Cubs' first goal, and they've just about had 2 or 3 goals on that shift, and just to me, they've been their best players and best line tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. As the team's really protecting these leads here and keeping this game 2-1. Actually, the Bison's really protecting. They're just content to shovel it down the ice if there's no play. So, kind of smart though. It relieves the pressure is how it comes in. But it's been actually a lot of VOkotoks pressure this period anyways. So, back to the point now. Mickelson winds, fires, shoots. Schaefer made a good glove save. Backhand pass comes back to the point. Here's again the shot. Comes back to the point and the rebound. Held in there by Mickelson as he does a sprawling save to keep it on line. That might be in the Dave Kowalczyk plays of the week. Wow. As the puck comes back, and it's held in there, and now Phil Dillon will get it. He's got fair with him. 20 shots to 12 for VOkotoks. They still have it in there. They're really not wanting to give the Cubs any territorial advantage now, and now the Cubs will just play it out to center. Mickelson picks it up on the left wing side, and it's picked off in there by Funk. Can Funk reach it? Yes, he can. He gets it around Howard. Howard now bodying Funk. Funk gets hit hard, but gets the puck into Gagnon right out in front, and Florkowski was too far in. So here comes Samuel down the right side, bodied by Pulvermacher. Samuel goes in deep. He looks for some help in there from Johns. Johns keeps it back to the point now. Here comes Eddie Tracy stepping up. Eddie Tracy goes to the right. Eddie Tracy goes to the corner now. He's looking for something, an open outlet, and he does get it to Arnholtz. Arnholtz over on the left side now. Johns gets it in behind the net. Here's the pass out front. It's blocked in there. Johns back on the puck. Back to the point. Arnholtz shoots over top of the crossbar. Didn't miss by much. 3:33 to go in the second period. VOkotoks with a 1-goal lead, leading 2-1 now as they battle along the side wall to the right side of Schaefer. VOkotoks on it. Gets it back towards the point. They keep it in there. Furious pressure by the Bisons as the Cubs try to relieve it. No, they can't get it out. Good play by the Bisons to keep it in there, and it'll be Tanner Mayer going back. He'll ship it all the way down the ice, and our 16th icing of the period as we have 3:13 to go in the second period. Reminder, you're listening to Cam Zondi, Mark Keller, and Beefeater Steakhouse Cubs Hockey. The Cubs trail 2-1.
There's a bad play by the Cubs forward to just put it up the middle. And Eddie Tracy picked off, and he just kept it alive, and they just hemmed that Cubs team in their own zone.
Absolutely. As it's cleared down the ice now, Bilton lost it in there. Oh my goodness, Bilston lost it in there. And almost picked up by Lane Svensson. As Eisenbrenner down the left side looks for a pass picked off in there by Svensson now, and he'll dump it back out to center. Savage now. He'll reverse it over for Gripe. 2-1 Okotoks, says Gripe has it. Up on the right side. Very exciting game now as the puck goes in the Cubs' end. Very close. No one wants to give an inch as it's Raymond Pulvermacher looking for a pass to Kosmiski, and Kosmiski backhands it down the ice. 2:22 left in the second period. As Brown will pick it up. Brown, the converted forward, now on defense. Puts it back up towards Seitz. He missed that pass. It'll go the length of the ice. Now there's a missed pass in there. Here comes Okotoks back the other way. Good pick off there by Durant in the back checking zone. Here's the pass right across from Okotoks as they gain the line. Gripe tried to keep it in there. Matt Seitz flips it up towards center. And it'll be Kevin Mickelson who will pick that off. He's looking for a pass. No. It'll be picked off in there by Kurtz. Kurtz puts it off the side wall. A good pass to Seitz. Seitz dumps it in. Durant now on the left side. Durant with 1:40 to go here in the second period. And nobody wants to give an inch. Here's Durant. He loses it on the boards, and Okotoks comes back. And it's kind of rips that one into the stands. That was the most exciting play of the period, as that was shot right into the rafters. No, it's been kind of playing between the blue lines, a lot of icings this period, so it's kind of lost the flow a little bit of this game. But it's 2-1 Okotoks here late in the second with 1:30 left. Mark, your thoughts on rather lethargic second period, but kind of dominated by Okotoks.
Yeah, in Cubs, they've had 4 shots on net compared to Okotoks' 10, and they're just definitely been the better team in the second period. And one thing with the Cubs is they need more puck support. Yes.
Puck in behind the net now. It's picked off in there by Okotoks, as maybe they look for one shot to get a 3-1 lead heading to the third period. Medicinet will shoot the puck down the ice. Will it be enough? Will they sweep it? No icing on that one, as it's Howitt. Puts it in for Savage. Now he's in behind the net. Puts the pass up off the skate of Loomer. Loomer now at center. He waits for Fallis and Smith to join him. Loomer dumps it on the boards. Comes awkwardly off the boards, and now Medicinet will shoot it down the ice. And lo and behold, Mark, we have our 17th icing of the second period. Your thoughts on that? Nobody wanting to give an inch here.
No, not at all, and I just don't know what to say about it. It's just they're dumping it, they're icing it, and the cause of that is just and it's just no flow because of them. They're both teams icing it.
Yep. No teams really want to give an inch here, and I understand they both coming in here on winning streaks, and the Bisons, they're content to dump it, but they've had a lot of territorial advantage that second period. We're in the final seconds here, 24 seconds left in the second period. Bisons are leading 2-1. As it's Logan Mayer now, what will he do with it? He skates back to Janelle there. Janelle puts an errant pass off the wall, comes back out to center, and Okotoks will come back in with it. Nice play there off the wall as it comes right out in front. There's a shot, and it goes into the stands as Fallis was in close there, hooking up with Jeremy Smith. And a lot of offense from that line. But not a lot of offense in this one. Shots are down 21-12, Okotoks.
Good play there by Dylan Loomer to put it between Logan Mayer's stick. He found an open Chase Fallis, and a good thing for the Cubs there. Janelle got his stick in the way to deflect it out of play.
Absolutely, now in the face-off one, but it'll go to the side corner. And that'll do it for the second period. A period that had a lot of icings in it, and then no one really wanted to give an inch. 2-1 Okotoks taking the lead to the second intermission. And shots on goal 21-12. Okotoks after 2. And, unfortunately, the Cubs unable to tie it up, but they're only one shot away from tying this game up. So all is not lost yet. Dave Kowalchuk's going to come over and give us the Boston Pete's out-of-town scoreboard. Probably the most exciting thing of this period so far, Dave, is your out-of-town scoreboard. And not, no pun intended.
That was an interesting second period.
Well, 17 icings, but...
like you said, that the best play was that deflection that went up into the rafters.
Oh, he shot that one like a rocket into the stands.
And Tim's camera work's just been awesome.
Tim being late on camera 3 minutes was good. Anyways, go through that out-of-town scoreboard. Tigers.
We're going to do Heritage quick. After one, Strathmore leading Coaldale 2-1.
Woo!
That's the only update we have from the Heritage League. Western Hockey League, you got scores for me there, bud?
Western Hockey League out of town.
Regina
scoreboard.
defeated Prince Albert, who's struggling of late.
Yeah, they lost to the Blades last night, so.
Tigers win 4-2 in Brandon.
Tigers win 4-2 in Brandon.
In the third, Edmonton leading Vancouver 2-0. Also in the third, Lethbridge Swift Current deadlocked at 1. Red Deer has a 2-1 lead over Moose Jaw in the second. Portland leading Everett 2-1. They are in the start of the second. In the second right now, Kelowna leading PG 2-0. End of 1, Spokane 1, Seattle no score, and the Royals and the Americans scoreless in the second.
And the Blue Jays will win the World Series this year. That is the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Boston Pizza, and we're going to see the shootout here. Maybe we will. I don't know if it's on. Yeah, there's the shot. Oh, that looks good. He scores! Wow! He's got as many goals as the Cubs do in this game, 1 each. That will break for an intermission. Cam Zani and Mark Keller joining you on Beefeater Steakhouse Cubs Hockey. To the intermission we go. 2-1 Okotoks after 40 minutes. All right, welcome back for the second intermission here. It's the Cubs trailing 2-1 against the Okotoks Bisons. Go through that regular season standings here. We didn't get a chance to do that in the opening period there, but we'll do it now. And let's start off with the North Division. Kind of an interesting scenario setting itself up here as Red Deer's chasing down Black Falls. Black Falls is in first place with 41 points. They have 19 wins. 4 losses, 3 ties. Red Deer, who's in here tomorrow, 15-1, 5-3. They've only lost one game in regulation, and they have 38. And then kind of drops off. 7 points separates Red Deer from Airdrie, who's in third. Airdrie, 13-11, 3-2 at 31. Three Hills then 7 points behind Airdrie, 11-12, 1-1, 24 points. They've kind of been sliding lately. And then Mountain View, 10-16, 2-0 with 22 points. They're sitting in 5th place right now, and Stettler now with 18 in 6th. They're 8-16, 0-2 with 18 points. Ponoka trailing in behind 124-0, 2 points. It's been a really rough spot for Ponoka, losing 21 straight games right now. So they're on a streak as well, but it's not a very good streak. Their only win coming on the road this year. So 2 points. Hopefully Ponoka can really find their game here in the last 13 and, maybe kind of catch up to Stettler there, but we'll see what happens there. It's been not a very good year for the Stampeders. In the South Division, like we said, the Bison's running away with things, having won 18 straight games, 15-1 at home, 11-1-1 on the road. So unbelievable, 26-2-1, 53 points. Medicine trails them by 20. So there's a big gap there, 15-7-1-2. The Cubs have been streaking lately. 6-2-1-1 in their last 10. Coldale right in behind Medicine, 2 points behind, 14-8, 2-1 with 31 points. Strathmore is still right in the loop there, 27. High River has fallen a little bit. Cochrane with 21. They've lost 2 in a row. Cochrane, the Generals, only 6 points behind Strathmore. And then High River at 19. They've lost 5 in a row. Banff, 4-4-2 in their last 10, has got 13 points. They trail, however, by 6. So, 5th and 4th playoff in the playoffs to see who makes that 4th spot. Right now, it'd be Cochrane and Strathmore playing off, but High River right there, 2 points in behind. And don't count out the Banff Bears. They'll be here in February for back-to-back games at the Kinplex, so we'll get to see Bill Doherty's Banff Bears. And the Bisons, like we said, have 4 guys over 20 goals this year. That includes Dylan Loomer with 29, Jeremy Smith 25, Chase Fallis with 21, and Phil Dillon has 20. Dylan Loomer has 60 points, and Jeremy Smith falling in behind with 59. So unbelievable offense there from those 2 guys. Also in between the pipes, Tyler Hughes and Alex Bilton have shared the duties, playing 15 games each. Bilton 13-1-1 with 2.26 goals against and a .927 save percentage. Hughes 12-1-0, 251 goals against, .919 save percentage so far. So unbelievable numbers for him. On the other end, Kyle Funk with 25 goals in 25 games. He has 42 points. Gagnon falling in behind with 24 points. Ben Fury and Cody Farkowski each with 18, and Derek Janelle has 14 points. In the Nets, Cole Schaefer has been the story, 13-4-1 in 18 games, .916 save percentage, and a 3.12 goals against. He certainly has been the rock behind this team for this whole season so far. Cody Slosher's only played 5 games. He's 0-4, .855 save percentage, .684 goals against, but like we said, he has only played 5 games, and he's played some tough teams, including the Bisons and the Red Deer Vipers, and he did really well against the Vipers who are here tomorrow. He only lost to them by 1 goal up in Red Deer 4-3. And subsequently, that's the only game the Tigers... That's the only game, not the Tigers, the Cubs and Vipers have been involved in this year, and they'll play off tomorrow. So 2 tough games for Medicine Hat. Hanging in there right now, only down by a goal, 2-1 after 40 minutes. Shots on goal, though, 21-12, Okotoks, and they really got to get some more shots on Bilton if they want to come back in this one. We'll see what happens in the third period. It was kind of, not to say this, but it was kind of a boring second period with all the icings that were going on in that period. There was really no flow, but when there was, Okotoks had the territorial advantage. So third period action coming up here. Beefeater Steakhouse Cubs hockey. Cam Zondi and Mark Keller to do the third period. Off the face-off, the Cubs win the draw, and it'll be Marshall who'll dump it in. In behind his net now is Eddie Tracy's bodied in there by Marshall. Picking the puck up is Janelle. Janelle now gets it to Marshall. Marshall looks for a pass right out in front. It'll go to the right side as it's number 5. Arnolds, who can't get the puck out. The shot is on the net now. Mayer dumps it in. It goes to the right side. It's picked up by Smith. He lost it in there, and Janelle dumps it back in. Eddie Tracy now in the corner. Battling in there with Ben Fury. Fury is able to get that puck. Fury now goes to the front of the net. Here's the shot, and Bilton deflects that to the corner now. Puck now in the corner. They battle away for it. It's Ben Fury now. Fury loses it in there, and it's Okotoks who he gets it, but can't get it out of there now. And there they do. They chip it back out to center. Mark, what are your thoughts? If Cubs are able to come back, what do they got to do?
Well, they need to get more than 4 shots on net, and that's for sure. And you just got to come up with a big play for them, get pucks in deep, keep it simple, and more importantly, they're a defense-style team first, and they just got to get your best players to step up, and so far they haven't.
Yeah, absolutely, and we'll have to see that the Funk line, and it's on the ice right now, can generate some offense with Gagnon and Florkowski as the puck is shot out of play. And like you were saying, Mark, going to need some great performances out of Funk and Florkowski, and we have seen that lately. They've been able to do a lot of magic in the last few games, those two. Need to see that again here tonight?
Yeah, and they've always started off slow each game, and as the game goes on, the last 5-10 minutes of the third period, they just find a way to step up and score that big goal for them.
Absolutely not. It's right out in front. Here's the shot blocked. The rebound goes over top of the crossbar. Good play by Phil Dillon to carry that puck in now. Fair now. Loses it to Johnson. Johnson to Gagnon, and they can't hold the point as Gagnon did get it out. Gagnon now working hard towards center ice. Now he's bodied to the ice. Now given a shot in there by Samuel. Samuel takes another shot on Johnson, and the puck is right on to Schaefer, and he'll hold on to that rebound, get a face-off deep in the Medicine zone.
The Cubs defense have done a good job. They're tightening up. They're keeping the Okotoks players to the outside, and more importantly, they're letting Cole Schaefer see all the shots.
Absolutely. As the puck comes back, here's the shot. It's blocked in there and goes to the corner. It'll be Baba working with it, bodied off the puck by Pulvermacher. Pulvermacher looking for somebody up there. Here's Pulvermacher as he steps in over the line, puts it in deep, goes in after it, bodied off the puck by Howard. Howard looking for someone there, but Lane Svensson's Johnny on the spot. Svensson now, he had his pocket picked, and Okotoks is able to clear the zone. It comes up, Pulvermacher puts it back in with his glove, but no worries there because Mickelson has to track it down for Okotoks. Mickelson now, reverse pass. Comes up on the right side. Here comes Eisenbrenner. Eisenbrenner ahead for Johns. Johns in deep now, bodying the defenseman Brown for Medicine Hat, but a good hit in there now from Kosmiski in a back-checking roll. Gets it to Lane Svensson. Svensson, his backhand pass, comes up towards center to Kosmiski. Kosmiski dumps it in. So retreating is Savage for Okotoks. Puts it around the boards now to Eisenbrenner. Eisenbrenner looking for a pass. Hits the late guy there. Baba. Baba dumps it in. It'll be Schaefer now. Schaefer gets it to the corner, and it's Okotoks who will play it in there. Okotoks on it. Johns puts to the corner, and Medicine chips it to the wall. Not out. Held in by Savage. Back to the point, and they clear the zone. Gripe now for Okotoks. He'll dump it back in over top of the net, and it's in behind for Johnson. Johnson now looking to start up the play there. Johnson off the boards up towards Mitch Kurtz, and it's picked off, and Okotoks clears it back in. So the Cubs really can't get anything going here. It looks like Okotoks is kind of settling into, I wouldn't say a trap, but they're not letting the Cubs really cross that center line. And they'll ice the puck here with 16:11 to go.
Okotoks are doing a great job at just clogging up that neutral zone, not letting the Cubs get anywhere, get out of their own blue line. But if you're the Cubs, you need to limit those neutral zone turnovers and get get in deep on Okotoks. It's the only way you're going to get something past Alex Bilton.
Absolutely, as the Bisons with a 2-1 lead here. Gripe dumps it back in. And they'll give chase Corey Brown. He'll get the puck into the right side and puts it up on the left wing. And there you go again, Mark. They really shut down and clog up that neutral zone. Nothing going there as the Bisons will flip the puck. Maybe Ben Fury has a chance. Now he has an open lane. Shoots, Bilton makes the save. And Mark, that was probably their best chance in the first 5 minutes here.
Yeah, they really haven't gotten much done today in that line of Marshall, Liam Janelle, and Ben Fury have been their best line, and Ben Fury got their second shot on net, and what can I say about Ben Fury and his line mates? They've just been unreal today.
Yeah, Fury coming into this game, 18 points in 23 games. Like to maybe score a little bit more, but has been pretty consistent. Only 10 penalty minutes, which has been really good. He's been able to stay out of the box this year, and usually does. He's a very gentleman player. As Marshall now chips it up towards center. Now Fury's going to give chase with Eddie Tracy. Tracy takes it away from him and gets it over on the right side to Arnolds. Arnolds now ahead to Loomer. Loomer the shot. Saved by Schaefer. Comes back to the point now, and Marshall dumps it out to center. Arn holds to Tracy. Tracy ahead to Jeremy Smith. Smith down the right side. Smith now goes in behind the net. Here's Smith now looking to make something happen. Flips it back over the defenseman. Tracy back to center. Ben Fury racing for it. And good play by Arnolds there to turn and spin off Ben Fury and take that puck away from him. Played out to center. Now Loomer couldn't handle the pass. And here comes Funk now. 1-on-1. Oh, Funk makes the move. He's going to the front of the net. Oh, got a play in there by Eddie Tracy to poke the puck off a stick. Might have been a hook in there, but nonetheless, Eddie Tracy made a great play there. It's Jeremy Smith's back in. Here's Jeremy Smith right out in front to Samuel. Oh, his backhand shot goes wide of the crease there. And it's Funk now towards center ice. Gets it to Gagnon. Gagnon 1-on-1 shoots, blocked in there. And Mickelson chips it to the line, not out. Florkowski took a bump in there from Mickelson. And Howitt now, as Dave Kowalchuk stands up with his toque. You can hardly miss him now in the stands as it's back to the point now. Here's Samuel, puts it in deep now. It's Fair in behind the net. Lost it there. Florkowski picks it up. He's bought it in there. Backhand pass off the net to himself. Florkowski gets it back to the point, and they couldn't hold it in. Comes back out to center. 13:48 to go here as the Bisons owning the territorial advantage. Mickelson dekes around a few players. Gets it to Fair. Fair to the left side. Good play in there by Johnson as he's able to poke the puck off Fair's stick, and Lane Svensson dumps it back. Howitt now. He'll just bring the puck back and race it in the Medicine Hat end as the Cubs having trouble getting anything going in here as Okotoks just seems to have them hemmed in from center ice. It's Johnson now in behind his own net. Johnson now passes it back. Tanner Mayer now looking up the left wing boards. Lane Svensson to Brody Hagel. Hagel now his pass picked off, and Mickelson gets it ripped back in off the linesman. Perfect pass to himself was Samuel right out in front. Oh, and they couldn't get it as Savage has to retreat. Savage with 13 minutes to go in the third period dumps it back in for the Americans. No, it's Okotoks, number 10. Eisenbrenner now off the wall as he tried to get the pass there. He couldn't get it, but he does get a reverse pass right out in front. Oh, furious action in front of the net as it comes back to the point. And Chris Schlenker, the former Prince Albert Raider and Regina Pat, has called a glove pass. So, this game is being brought to you by Beefeater Steakhouse, Kamsani Markeller, and out-of-town scoreboard. An interesting score being told to me. The Brooks Bandits streak of how many games? 16 games. That's 8 plus 8, 16, is now over. The Bonneville Pontiacs defeat the Bandits in a shootout. So they still get a point, but the winning streak is over. So what are they now? 32, 1-1? Something like that? 37 and 2 losses on the season. So basically 37, 1-1. Wow. So still getting a point there. And but unbelievable. The Bandits can be beaten. Unbelievable. So Pontiacs I don't know where they stand in the standings. Are they a pretty good team? Do you know about them? Anybody? No, the Pontiacs, yeah. Third in the North, so there you go. The Pontiacs, pretty good team themselves, but not 37-1-1 as the Bandits fall tonight. Back onto this game here, 11:46 left. You haven't missed anything. It's still 2-1 Okotoks, and the Okotoks Bisons really just shutting down the Cubs out there. Good hit by Kurtz, not giving the Cubs really any territorial play at all. It's been all either dump-ins or icings or Bisons, just controlling the play and shutting down any sort of Cub attack here, and here they come again. They're playing, not to say, a little bit of boring hockey, but, it's working out there. They're shutting them down, and that's what they do well. They play a really good defensive system, and they're doing it tonight as they continue to dominate play down low now along the wall here. Played up and flipped up to center now. Arnholtz at center now as he goes back in his own end. Flips it over to Howitt. Tracy now up towards Jeremy Smith. Smith now 1-on-2. Smith got lots of time. Here's Smith now. He'll go to the right. Shoots over top of the crossbar. And it's Marshall now. He lost it at his own end there, but he had Tanner Mayer helping him out, and he'll ship it up towards center. That's as far as they get as Chase Fallis is on it. He's battling at center. Chase Fallis and Marshall now. He'll cross the center line. Marshall now in over the line to Ben Fury down deep. Fury now trying to get something going in there as Fallis was on it. Fallis got it to the line, not out, backhanded in. Eddie Tracy retreats. 26-14 the shots for the Bisons. There's a pick off in there as it's dumped in. Liam Janelle goes in after it with 10 minutes to go here in the third period, and the Bisons with a one-goal lead, 2-1, as they get it back out towards center. The Cubs looking for maybe that just one play to get a goal here and maybe tie this thing up. Only one shot down as Fury now giving chase. Fury now. He's bodied in there by Fallis. And there again, Eddie Tracy will run the puck out of there and up towards center now. He's got Jeremy Smith with him. They've had a long shift to Loomer. Loomer in. His shot blocked in there. Loomer, as Derek Janelle stands him up, puts it over to Gagnon. Now pass down low. Oh, Smith couldn't turn and fire. Smith right out in front and cleared the line. Can Funk get that puck? He'll go racing in there. It curls the length of the ice, no icing. Following up was everybody, but Gagnon was able to get that puck before it was dumped out of there. Good play by Gagnon. Puts it in behind the net now. But Howard will take the puck up for Okotoks, and they're back in over the Medicine line. Janelle and Logan Mayer battling there. And they'll keep the puck. We'll get a face-off outside the zone here with 9:02 left, and it looks like Dave Kowalczyk might have an update. Strathmore leads Coaldale, if you didn't hear that. They lead Coaldale 4-3 after 2.
So again, I'll give you a break. It was just a good job there by Kyle Funk to beat out that icing, and also good job by Gagnon to keep that puck in and give them a scoring chance.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it any better than that. Puck right out in front dangerously. And Okotoks starts back. Fair now. He hits Samuel right out in front, and it was Phil Dillon coming in there late. Now Forkowski, maybe a chance there. 2-on-2 with Gagnon. Forkowski cuts to the middle. There's Forkowski to Gagnon. Oh, he banned on the shot there. Probably their best chance, and Forkowski takes down Fair in there as they both collide. Fair goes into the end boards, but I think Fair will get the call for interference on Forkowski. And Mark, here is their chance. On the power play for Boston Pizza with 8:22 left. This might be the chance to tie this game up. He puts Marshall out there with Ben Fury and Liam Janelle on the points. Derek Janelle and Logan Mayer.
Both teams have been really disciplined tonight. Only 3 penalties in the game, and you're not gonna get a bigger power play chance in this, and you got to capitalize.
As the 1:57 left, here's the shot. It's tipped wide. Goes to Marshall on the left side. He dumps it in. Liam Janelle in behind the net, freezing it along the boards. It's still frozen in there. Still frozen in there. Now it's dug out. Janelle. That's Derek Janelle. Turns the faces circle right out in front. Tried to hit Marshall. Marshall backhand pass through the crease. Picked up in there. And Baba has time to move it out of there. He does out towards center, where Derek Janelle meets up with him. He puts it to Ben Fury. Fury now back in. 2-1 Bisons. A minute 26 left in the Beefeater Steakhouse power play here. Sorry, for Boston Pizza, as it's Baba who takes it, runs it up to center. Partial 2-on-1, too far for Eisenbrenner. Schaefer now puts it right on Eisenbrenner's stick. Eisenbrenner lost it in there to Logan Mayer. Mayer will pick it up now. Ever so slowly up towards center now. Marshall. Baba picks him off and shoots it down the ice. 1 minute left in the power play, and hopefully they can get something going here. As Logan Mayer skates slowly up towards center. It's almost like time has stopped here as Derek Janelle puts it right towards the front of the net. Here's a chance. Oh, the backdoor play as things heat up there. Now we got some stuff going on as the puck comes back towards the point. Here's Pulvermacher. He dekes around there, and all of a sudden, as you thought you were in the library, you went right into the lion's den. Almost a chance there. In the corner now, to the side. And vOkotoks fighting furiously in there for territorial advantage. Pass in behind him. Janelle puts it towards the front of the net. It's blocked in there. Comes back out to center. 20 seconds left in the power play. As Pulvermacher puts it ahead. Oh, too far. And it'll go down the ice. Schaefer with 13 seconds left. He's going to go for a little skate here. Schaefer now to Pulvermacher on the right side. Pulvermacher, he's winding things up in behind the net now. There we go to Florkowski up on the left side for Brown. Brown skates down the left wing side. Here's Brown, walks into a shot. Blocked in there. Brown goes in deep. Brown in behind the net now. Brown drops it to Funk. Penalty over, no. But Medicinet has the puck in the Okotoks end. Pulvermacher steps up. Pulvermacher's in. Pulvermacher got around Eddie Tracy in there. Got it in deep. Another penalty coming up as Pulvermacher got slashed in there. Now Florkowski winds, puts it to the corner. It's deflected wide. Pulvermacher pinches in, puts it in front. Florkowski shoots, and Bilton makes the save in there. And oh boy, with 5:55 left, there'll be another Cubs power play. Mark, your thoughts on maybe another power play chance here, and how many chances do they have here? This has got to be one of them that they can capitalize on, eh, Mark?
Yeah, in this power play, just like the last one's gonna be huge for them, and you just need to capitalize on it. But what a heads-up play, last power play by Derek Janelle. Got it over to Cody Florkowski, but just unfortunately for Florkowski, gave it to Gagnon, and he just missed it.
Yep. I agree, as Pulvermacher made a good play to keep it on. Maybe they can make some hay now. Second unit out there. As it's Lane Svensson shoots. Oh, he didn't miss by much. Brown was streaking in that back door there. Minute 40 as they play along the half wall now. In behind Bilton to the right side. As it comes back. Circling the wagons now. It's Kosmiski shoots. Saved by Bilton. Goes to the corner now. Sharp angle shot. It's played along the wall by Durant. Durant tried to get it out to him, but the Bisons get the puck out. Kosmiski now, reverse to Pulvermacher. Pulvermacher set himself a pretty good game as he goes in deep. He's been pretty steady along there, and he's really worked hard and tried to make things happen here. Back to Kosmiski, winds and fires, save, rebound, bounces around there. Oh, furious pressure, and Schlinker blows play dead there as he's lost sight of the puck. I don't know if they had it covered up in there, but the net might have come off its moorings, and all of a sudden you can hear a gasp of air at the Kinplex as it's 2-1. Bisons, and the Cubs come close. Mark, probably the closest they've come in a while, and there you go. Shoot the puck.
Yeah, they're putting on amounts of pressure on Alex Bilton and the Bisons, and just anything they can do. They just haven't been able to get past Bilton and net.
As Okotoks now goes for a skate with the puck. 50 seconds left here in a crucial power play, and only 4:44 to go in the third. Cubs trailing the Bisons by 1. But the Bisons cleared again now. Captain Logan Mayer back for it. Logan Mayer now on his own end. He's looking for a pass. Does it for Florkowski. Nicely up to Funk down the left wing side. Here's Funk. He can make things happen. Funk in the left face of circle. Right out in front of Florkowski. Couldn't handle the pass. And it's picked off by Dylan Gripe. And he ships it the length of the ice. 27 seconds left in this one. Or in the power play here. Janelle for Logan Mayer. Logan Mayer now up on the left wing side for Funk. He gets in over the line. Here's Funk, shoots. Oh, doesn't miss by much. Gagnon now missed it, but it comes to Logan Mayer on the right side. He puts it in deep. Mayer in behind for Funk. 10 seconds left in the power play. Furkowski right out in front. Gagnon bangs away at it, and he just missed in there. Good play by Furkowski to try to hit Gagnon for that cross-crease pass. Now, the shot coming from Tyson Samuel, and Schaefer will make that save. 1 second left in the power play, so that's over. 3:52 left in the period, and Mark, if you're the Cubs, you've caught up in shots a little bit. What do you got to do here to tie up this game?
Oh, you just gotta. Every shot I've seen them have on Alex Belton, it's been just straight on. They just need to get traffic in front, just crash the net, and one of them's gonna find the back of the net.
Absolutely, couldn't have said it better. As down the right wing side comes Janelle, he dumps it in, goes in behind the net, right out in front. Oh, it's blocked in there. What a chance for Marshall, but it was blocked in there, and now back the other way comes vOkotoks. One shot could tie it, and one shot could put this away. Almost deflected it in his own net there, though, as vOkotoks now on it. Here comes Jeremy Smith. Drops it off for Howitt on the right point. Howitt skates it in deep now. Howitt shoots it, goes in behind the net now. vOkotoks will be content to just play it around in the Medicine Hat end and waste some time with it. There's only 3 minutes left in this hockey game, and the Cubs are down by 1. As the Bisons just continue to play around with it, but Marshall steals it now, chips it back up to center ice. Fury's now on it. Howitt turns off him. Howitt now puts it up for Fair. Fair goes for a skate back in his own end, and the Bisons will do this. They'll just put you to sleep, dump the puck, and play around with it a bit. And here they are again now. Mickelson in his own end, no pressure. Puts it back for Howitt. Howitt now, he'll just lethargically play it in his own end, and that is just how they play it here. They're content to be up by a goal here with 8:38 left. Now they'll come out with it. Fair gets it up towards center, and it's chipped in. Pulvermacher made another good play there to hold the center ice line. Now it hits a stick in there, and Brown unable to come up with it. Baba for vOkotoks with 2:20 left. Getting down to the nitty-gritty time here now as Hagel tries to get it out of there. He does chip it up towards center. And Mickelson will give chase. 2:12 to go in the third period. Mickelson's pass picked off. Hagel gets it in deep, but nobody in there to forecheck. Here comes Howitt. He's able to just play it in his own end. Now the Cubs will finally come in there as Eisenbrenner looks to get it out of there. Eisenbrenner having some trouble now against Hagel now. And it's Lane Svensson winds and fires. Good play there, and he'll get a face-off saved by Bilton. 1:53 left to go in this hockey game. And Mark, they really have to get some more pressure if they want to tie this thing up.
Yeah, and one thing will come with that. You get your top players out there. They cycle a puck, and so far they have their top players of Funk, Florkowski, and Gagnon out there, and they just need to win this face-off and just crash the net.
And we have a winner in our best-dressed Cubs fan of the game. It's Dave Kowalchuk with his black toque. That toque could stand about 3 feet in the air. Dave, come up and collect your prize. We've got some water brought to you by Real Canadian Superstore. Dave, our big winner here tonight. Cubs trailing by 1 with 1:42 left.
Look for, when the Cubs are in the offensive zone, look for Cole Schaefer to come on to the bench for an extra attacker.
Yeah, but they can get some possession of the puck here now. Florkowski does, but he's unable to hold it. Smith will dump it back in, goes off of number 11, Mayer, now to the corner. Only 1:25 left in this hockey game. Will we see overtime? I don't know. But Janelle just battling in there, and they're content to just freeze it up. The referee will not blow the whistle, and that'll allow vOkotoks to keep the play deep in the zone. Look at this as they continue just to keep the puck in. It hits Schlinker in there as Florkowski dumps it off him. Medicine Hat really's got to get that puck in now. It'll go deep. Gagnon, is he going to get a chance? No, it'll be an icing call with exactly a minute left. And wow, vOkotoks really just freezing up the play along the boards, Mark. And you know what? It's a smart player, killing time.
Yeah, and that line they just had up with Chase, Fallis, out Dylan Loomer, and Phil Dillon. They just did a tremendous job at keeping it below the goal line, tying it up and killing probably about a good 30 seconds.
Last minute of play in the third period, as it's been announced here, as the puck is played deep in the Medicine Hat end. 47 seconds. Can the Cubs get out of their own end? That's the question and have a shot on net. little bit of disorganization there deep in the end. Allow VOkotoks to move up now. Mayer now, he'll track it down. He'll put the pass now for Marshall. Maybe this is their chance. Marshall missed the pass. Comes back up towards center now and still unable to get it out. Mayer now back. Only 27 seconds left. They have to get something going here. Logan Mayer now as he's in behind his own net looking for a pass now. Gets it up. Oh, he got it to Marshall. There goes the goaltender to the bench. Maybe one chance here. Janelle right in front. It's Funk on it. Shoots. Oh, it's blocked in there. 10 seconds left. The Bisons get the puck to the corner. Not out. Medicine Hat with 5 seconds left. Can they get it to the front of the net? 3 seconds left. It's in the corner. 2 seconds. Janelle being bothered in there. The game is over. As they take some high sticks, then Bilton gives it to Janelle, and now they're going to have some pushing and shoving going on there. The Bisons are going to win the hockey game 2-1. They hold on for the victory as it looks like one of the linesmen is down. Dylan Gripe is being worked over in there. And now Bilton's going to go with somebody here. He's pushing and shoving somebody. We got all heck breaking loose at the end of the game here. Probably the most exciting part of this hockey game is right now, as this has been kind of a little bit of a boring affair, 2-1, but Janelle really worked up in there. He's being pulled away from this whole mix-up, and the Bisons having some words. The Cubs bench hollering back and forth, security getting down there, and the Bisons walk away 2-1 winners and keep the streak alive. 19 straight wins for the VOkotoks Bisons as they come on the ice and celebrate, kind of like the Russians did against the Canadians, taunting the Cubs a bit here. But when you win 19 straight games, you can do that. I mean, they have been on a great streak here, and they really shut the Cubs down. So a really good VOkotoks team here, shutting down the Medicine Hat Cubs. And Cole Schaefer, he played pretty well here tonight. One of the reasons why the Cubs were in this one. 27-20, the final shots on net. Final score, VOkotoks wins 2-1. And Mark, what can you say? We'll give you your 3 stars coming up here, and the Keller's killer play of the game. But Mark, really a total Bison's shutdown to the Cubs in the final few minutes. Even on the power play, they couldn't get anything. Had some chances, but boy, the Bisons really shut you down.
Yeah, you know, their Cubs power play, it looked good, and just the VOkotoks penalty kill.
Pizza!
The VOkotoks penalty kill was better in limiting the Cubs' chances and shots, which I think with 3 power play advantages tonight, they've had maybe 2 or 3 shots on net, but just a good job to the VOkotoks penalty kill.
Some crazy fans up here from Bisons, from VOkotoks, made their way down here and showing their support and appreciation of the Bisons. Big victory tonight, 2-1. 19 straight wins here tonight. And Mark, we'll get to your killer play of the game. What was it? Was it Dave Kowalchuk's toque? Was it that shot out of play? Was it that key icing in the second period? You tell us your play of the game.
Well, you know, they're all tough decisions of those 3, but I'm going to have to go with that
offside that happened in the second period. Was that the play of the game?
Yeah, and
the no goal. That might have been one too.
Kowalchuk can go with that no goal, and just seems that was the tying goal for the Cubs, and just unfortunately for them, it was a early whistle, and there's nothing you can do about it.
So to be comical, if the Cubs get that goal and they get that guy that scored in the shootout, we win this game. 3-2. Just kidding. Anyways, your 3 stars here tonight, Mark, for BeefeaterSteakhouseCubs.com as well. Your 3 stars.
My 3rd star is Cubs forward Liam Janelle. He battled hard. He got assist on Josh Marshall's goal, and more importantly, he played good defensively and just one of the better players tonight.
All right, 3rd star, Liam Janelle. 2nd star, Mark.
His Cubs goalie, Cole Schaefer. He faced 27 shots, 25 saves. More importantly, he gave Cubs a chance to win.
Awesome. And your 1st star tonight?
1st star is VOkotoks forward Tyson Samuel. He came out, he got that game-winning goal for them, and he's just all over the ice. He battled hard. He got into the heads of the Cubs defense, and just, I thought, one of their better players.
And thank you for those 3 stars. Very nicely done. My mistake, it is Beefeater Steakhouse Cubs Hockey on MedicineHatCubs.com, not BeefeaterSteakhouse.com. Sorry about that. Making a mistake here. But you can go there and see what you find out. I don't know if you'll find out anything about the Cubs, you might find it about some ordering out some food. So, final score 2-1. VOkotoks wins the Kinplex today. Red Deer Vipers in here tomorrow at 2:30, so it doesn't get any easier for Medicine Hat. The Vipers 15-1, 5-3. They have 38 points. They're 7-1, 1-1 in their last 10 games. And you know what? Not a bad hockey game. A little bit boring, a lot of icings, but you know what? In the end, the Bisons win a close one, 2-1. And also, it shows Medicine Hat can keep pace with VOkotoks as the Bisons are running away with this thing now, 22 points ahead of Medicine Hat in the race for first place. So the Bisons really, they've won this thing back in October, it seemed, as they, pulled away. And it's funny, Mark, the Bisons had, I believe, lost 2 of their first 3 games of the season, and now, these guys can't lose. They score 6 goals a game. So, that's almost as many goals a game as we scored at Hillcrest with Dave Dawson. So, you know what? These guys have an unbelievable offense, and they're a complete team. So, but that about wraps it up here from the Kinplex because we're all hungry. So tomorrow, 2:30, Red Deer Vipers are in here for Tim Sarchuk on the camera back 3 minutes late in the second period. Dave Kowalchuk with a nice toque. Mark Keller, who was also late in the second period. I'm Cam Zoni bidding you all a very pleasant good evening.